Alyssa Thomas just told fans around the bench she came to play for a real team several times. What is this? Who is this? Oh, he's a reporter. Is he there? Was he there, or is this old? I think that's an old tweet. No, that's new. What is this? Let's see.
Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is her first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14.
Oh yeah, Alyssa Thomas just told fans around the bench she came to play for a real team. So I'm guessing. Wow. So DeWanna Bonner wanted to play for a real team. Somebody said maybe someone would throw a green. No, man. Somebody said those might be illegal in Indiana, probably. I honestly just watched it both. Yes, both of my eyes. Scenes the fake team punishment. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. She said that, huh? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Mercury admin, man, they sick. And they've been talking sneak dissing and stuff. Aaliyah and Sophie had their podcast drop today, and they played and they balled out. Yeah, I knew that wasn't a Fever that posted that. So I'm trying to see now. Somebody said Indiana Fever has 11 on the roster. Hold on. Shout out to Indy PT. He said Indiana Fever has 11 on the roster. You're allowed 12, and Indiana Fever can pick her up. She's just under a 7-day contract. She's not a hardship player. She's filling an open position. Thus, we can keep her. Wow. So they can keep her, huh? See, that didn't say that. 7-day without commitment for fulfilling risks. Oh, here you go, right here. It says 7-day contracts are designed for flexibility that would allow team to adjust immediate roster needs without committing to a full season or the rest of the season contract. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Let me see here. I want to see if this press conference came out yet, dog. Because I don't believe it has. Team highlights. We don't care about none of that. None of that team highlight. Y'all lost very, very badly. We don't care about none of that. Let me see here. So their press conference has not dropped yet. Let me see here. Oh yeah, so I forgot. Ari McDonald spoke to the media. Let me see here. Yeah, Ari McDonald and Aaliyah Boston. Here we go, right here. Let me skip this real quick. Guys, go subscribe to Tony East. He always be dropping a press.
What have you seen gone better for you guys, especially in these recent games on that end of the floor?
I think everyone scores the ball. How many do we have in double figures? 5. So I think just being able to move the ball and then everyone coming in and just hitting key shots at key moments. I think for us, it's once again finding who should shoot the ball, and then everyone just being confident enough to take those shots.
Airy career high 27 for you. When did you realize you had it kind of going tonight, and what kind of opened up for you? I feel like you were scoring kind of from basically everywhere.
When I seen those 2 threes go in, then I saw how easy it was, like getting into the paint. I'm like, okay, I'm converting. All right, I'm good. Like, let's keep being aggressive, or just keep taking what the defense is giving me.
Ari, you've come in from the jump and kind of fit seamlessly with this team. What's kind of been the key or keys for you to to come in and be able to contribute like this right away?
I would say being a student of the game, always watching film, asking questions, and just knowing where my teammates, like the ball, and just, figuring out ways for them to be successful on the court.
Oh, you have 17 points in the fourth quarter after 5 in the first week. Just what changed in the fourth quarter? Or what was your mindset kind of going into those final 10 minutes?
Honestly, all I can say is God is good. I just think the start of the game obviously was rough. Me just missing some easy bunnies, but honestly, my teammates, they do a great job of kind of just staying in my ear and letting me know like you're good. But at the same time, even though I'm missing, like you had Didi come in and hit some big buckets, Baby come in and hit some big buckets. So you can't really worry about the missed shots because I think everyone steps up when it's their time. And honestly, I think that just made everything better because once people start hitting shots from the outside, then everyone's up, everything's high end, and then you just go score harder.
Well, Larry, when we see you guys huddle up every time, it seems like Sophie's making a lot of noise in the huddle. What is she saying?
She's
What kind of
just,
stuff is she saying?
it's all good information, just, making sure, okay, hey, what are we in offense? Our matchup defensively, I think she's a voice, the calm in the storm for us. And she's always, consistent in that area, just talking to us.
What was it like having Dewana on her return to Indiana?
Oh, man, I got her there.
Honestly, that got nothing to do with me. I
Wow.
think DB returned because we were playing Phoenix, and so that happened to be that. The fans just do what they wanted to do, but for us, it's about paying attention to what we have to do here, and that was coming in and getting a big win, which we were able to do.
Harry, back to you.
Leah Boston was
Considering
like,
not being on a
"That ain't
team
got
opening
nothing
night
to do
now,
with me."
Career high today. How have you kind of pushed through any self-doubt or negative emotion this season and continued to play at the level you have as a smirk comes through?
Staying in the gym.
Literally, though.
No, literally.
Not joking.
Just seeing me and my husband walk to the gym at night. But just honestly, standing in the gym and just staying confident. My teammates, they've been talking like, hey, keep shooting the coaches. And so I think tonight I really was like, okay, like this is my time to shine. Everyone's, encouraging me. So it's just, I have to believe. And so, I mean, just staying in the gym, staying locked in and just staying aggressive. That's been the key for me.
Aaliyah, for a while, stringing together wins is an issue, but now you've won 3 straight for the second time this season. What does it feel like in terms of you guys clicking? And like you were saying earlier, it doesn't matter who has a good quarter, whatever. Everybody is kind of stepping up as needed.
Yeah, that's super important for us, especially, the second half of the season now, thinking about, the season coming to an end, thinking about that playoff push. The biggest thing for us is being consistent. We've been saying that all year, and I think this is a good game for us because we went up against a great Mercury team that has hitters from all over the place, and they have AT running the show. And so for us, just making sure that if we can lock in and hone in defensively on a team that has as many shooters and spacers as they do, then honestly, that's just going to help us in the long run.
Anything else?
Looking to build a chatbot for your website?
So what just came out now was Indiana Fever locker room reaction after this win. Aaliyah Boston stated she ain't got nothing to do with her. She do not want to deal with the Dewana Bonner drama, and I don't blame her, bruh. She's staying in her own lane. She said, you know what? That ain't got nothing to do with me.